May the peace and the joy of the Infinite Father be upon you all. And may His light shine down upon you, around you, and within each of you. This is our standard opening blessing at all of the communications. We ask that each of you accept this blessing in goodwill. To begin this day, let us explain a little of ourselves, who we are, and what we are. In order to get a better picture of who we are, you need some information. What lies beyond this material manifestation or your earthly lives? Originally, when all was created, and then a need came for the material manifestation, the divine essence, the infinite Father, the God of all, established what can simply be called, or best be called, the God-made heavenly realms. Once His creations began to work their will, there was a need then to create a second heavenly realm. Since those souls or entities or conscious state beings lost a degree of awareness, and in their confusion they began to create their own heavens. Their activities brought a need for a waiting place. That today is known as the man-made heavenly realms. When one does not do the best they can, and that is all that is required of them, then they find a need of their own decision to go to a place that can easily be described as a reviewing station and a re-evaluation of who they are and what they are. Then they must, through those concepts that they have created in their earthly sojourn, must work their way back into the material through the process of reincarnation. But if in living your life you have done the best you could with what you have, then you make yourself eligible for the God-made heavenly realms. All decisions as to what state you will be in after leaving the physical manifestation or your earthly lives will be made by you and you alone. This divine essence does not judge you whether you are good or bad, whether you are kind or unkind. That judgment is left to you, because within each of you is a divine spark that contains the Christ consciousness. And when you leave your physical body, you will then examine your entire life, and you will decide whether you need more in the area of growth through the material manifestation, or whether you have made yourself eligible to grow beyond and without a material form. If you choose to grow beyond and without the material form, you will find yourself in the God-made heavenly realms. In that area, which was originally created by the divine, you have three basic levels of growth: the spirit level, the angelic level, and the celestial level. The celestial level can be easily compared to the portico that surrounds the house of the divine. Now, this is purely symbolic, but it is something that you can relate to. It is just before you enter the divine presence. This celestial level is where we exist. Never in the history of mankind has this level spoken to man. All sources of information in the past, at the present time, and in the future will come from the man-made realm.